welcome. Today I want to teach you how to do an S and a Z chain using shuttles. On the red shuttle we have red thread. Green shuttle we have purple thread. Now the first chain that we are going to do is an S chain. Alright? The reason being is because S chains are more common. Z chain is used more commonly for a Josephine chain. They're both Josephine chains. In your older patterns, the Z chain is the chain of choice. Okay? In today's patterns, we use both. Reason being, it adds an added element, an added emphasis to our chains. If you ever get to a pattern you say, I just don't like the way the chains look, change them up. Use the S or the Z chain. So today I'm going to show you how we do that. First and foremost, what we do is we wrap our hand as if we're going to make a chain. The S chain is done using the second half of the double stitch only. We do not flip our stitches. We're wrapping our stitches on our chain. Okay? That is also called encapsulation. Anytime you wrap your thread continually, it is encapsulation. If you're not flipping the stitch, it's encapsulation. After you've done 3 or 4 of them, you're going to get some twisting motion going on. If you find your shuttle thread is getting too twisty, drop your shuttle, let the twist come out. Run your shuttle through the top down behind the thread to twirl that thread, that twist that you've got on your core thread going to make the S chain. Drop it down there to pull that chain in place. Alright? I was trying to get that out and it just didn't want to come out the right way. So we continue on making the second half of that double stitch as many times as the pattern calls for. Drop it down, pull it around, and you're going to see the patterns twisting. You see that? See how that's twisting around? Alright, let's continue on. We're going to put in a few more. And then we're going to put in a picot. Okay? And with this picot, it's the same thing you do for both the S and the Z chain. Alright, let's see. You can adjust this chain as you go. Make everything nice and tidy. Okay, and you see how it flips around? That's fine. Let it do its thing. Drop our shuttle so the twist will come out. See it spinning? That's what you want. Normally, I wait until it's finished spinning before going on. But if I do that, we may be here a while. And I don't think y'all want to watch a 30-minute video of a shuttle spinning. Alright, now, we've got some stitches in here. We need a picot. In order to put a picot in on a chain like this, you have to put in a full double stitch. But you also have to make sure you flip that stitch. This is where you're going to flip it. So if you're doing this, make sure the color of the picot or the picot that you want is the right color. Keep it one solid color. Put in your double stitch, put in your picot, and a second double stitch. And you see how it changes the color of the picot. Then go back and do the wrapping of the thread again. What that's going to do is start that S chain all over again. Alright? Oops, I flipped that stitch. We didn't mean to. We do not want a picot there. You follow the instructions, and the instructions in your pattern will normally say first or the second half of the double stitch. Whatever the instructions say, that is what you do. Okay? So, I'm going to lay this down here so you can see how the S chain gets its name. You see how this little bumpy part is going to the right on that on this cord, that is the same direction as this line right here on the S. Now on the Z chain, the bumpies are going to go the opposite direction. So let's put in about 3 double stitches to break these two apart, okay? 1, 2, and 3. Now we've got a good separation. Now to do the Z chain, it is the first half without being flipped. And I flipped it. You have to pay mind. What I do when I'm working on a pattern that requires this, it says 5 first halves or 5 second halves. I'll count them off. And the way I count them off, I say 1, don't flip. 2, don't flip. 3, don't flip. And I flipped. All because I moved my arm. That's all I did. I moved my arm. Okay. We're on 3, don't flip. 3, don't flip. 4, don't flip. 5, don't flip. 6, don't flip. If you're going to run that around, come up from the bottom, pull on it, pull it around, pull that twist on in, okay? And you'll see it's starting to curve. Let me get some more ball thread. This normally would be attached to a ball. Today it is attached to a shuttle. Now we're going to go 1, don't flip. 2, don't flip. 3, don't flip. I'm off the camera. Sorry about that, guys. 4, don't flip. 5, don't flip. 6, don't flip. Okay. Run it up. Bring it around. Okay. Now you can see that twist. Now we're going to put a picot in here. So we're going to do a full double stitch. Make sure you flip that double stitch. Put our picot in. And another full double stitch. Okay, there we go. Then you're going to come back in, and you're going to go 1, don't flip. 2, don't flip. 3, don't flip. Okay, and continue on. Now I'm going to lay the Z chain next to the Z. Remember, this purple part right here was our divider. See how that's curving the same direction as the Z chain. See it? And there you have it. An S and a Z chain. So I hope you've learned something today. I hope this helped you add a little more fancy elements to your tatting. Try it. You're going to like it. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and happy tatting.